Do you guys want to be entered in the giveaway into the Nothing to Something subscriber edition? Well, all you have to do is subscribe, like the video, and comment your details down below. Hey, what's going on gamers? Mason here, back with episode 2 of our Nothing to Something series subscriber edition. Today we're actually going to be starting with a regular fennec. We're actually going to be trading all the way up to a titanium white 20XX. Now let's just hop right into it. The first trade, like always, is actually going to be me getting an item from the subscriber. Now today's winner is actually going to be BC Jules, and he decided to give me a regular fennec. So this fennec is hopefully going to be able to get me a much better item, hopefully a titanium white 20XX. The next trade is actually going to be me buying a Reaper and a Black Halo. The Reaper is around 500 to 600 credits and the Black Halo is around 200. So I say we are getting like a 200 credit profit if we sell it for the minimum value. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the maximum credits for this Reaper, but I did get a burnt sienna octane and a pair of Dracos. Now the burnt sienna octane is around 450 to 600, but I most likely be able to get 500 for it. It's a lot easier to sell because it's an octane. And then the next trade here is actually me just selling these Dracos. Now unpainted Dracos are actually very popular. You can sell them for 50 credits pretty easily. Matter of fact, you can sell almost any exotic for 50 credits. So if you have some lying around, I suggest selling them. This dude gave me a really big overpay. He gave me a very rare boost, the Magmus, 70 credits, and all those uncommons and rares will equal a very rare. So those two very rares are probably 190 credits plus the 70 credits, so we're actually getting more than we thought we were gonna get. It's around 260 credits total. And as you can see here, I'm just trading up the uncommons rares to get a non-crate very rare, so that equals 100 credits. Fortunately, the non-crate very rares actually went down in price, so I was only able to get 180 credits. So this is actually still a good overpay for my non-crate very rares. I actually suggest don't buy burnt sienna or orange octane. They're very hard to sell. I was only able to get the minimum price value and a little ad for this burnt sienna octane. I would suggest not buying any orange or burnt sienna items in Rocket League ever because they are very hard to trade. For this next trade, I'm actually getting a little sneaky deal, 50 credits under the minimum value for Parallax. I think I can sell Parallax for 850 or 900 if I try really hard, or get a good overpay. You always want to ask for big overpays in the end of your trade. So for instance, have Parallax want 850 credits or overpay. I'm actually going to be selling my Parallax for Gray Octane. The only reason why is because the difference is 100 credits. So the Gray Octane is 800 to 1000, but the Parallax is only 800 to 900. So this is why I did this switch. For the next trade, I'm actually going to be switching my Gray Octane for a Pink Octane. So I'm getting 100 credits profit for this Gray Octane to the Pink Octane, since the Pink Octane is 900 to 1100. I actually got a steal for this Pink Octane. For some reason, I was offering the Pink Octane in the looking for group on Xbox, and this guy actually offered me 1370 credits. Now this is actually 270 credits above the maximum price for credits, so maybe this guy just really wanted it. Whatever it was, I am not complaining. This is a very good deal. With those credits, I'm actually going to be spending 700 of those to get a Victor Cert Gray Octane. Now, since the Octane is 800 to 1000, I'll most likely be able to get that 1000 credits because almost any cert bumps up any item by at least 50 credits, especially for Octanes. The Victor Cert will probably add around 100 credits so I can get that max value. This is a really sketchy trade that I've made that I decided to do because this is a limited wheel from the Rocket Pass items. I suggest staying away from these items unless you get a really good overpay for them. So they're actually 16 to 1800 credits for those wheels, but I was only offering Great Octane, which is 1000. So hopefully I'll be able to get maybe 1400 for them because they're not going to go for the minimum price. Now this did take me a really long time, but I actually got Fire God for these. I had to add 200 credits, but that means they're 1200 credits, so I actually made a 500 credit profit from that Great Octane when I first bought it for 700, and now I actually got 500 credits profit. So these trades do pay off, but I was just paying very little price for these limited wheels. Actually getting a really good steal for this Fire God. Fire God's around 1400 to 1500 credits, but I saw in the looking for group in Xbox that he was actually offering 1570, which is actually 70 credits more than I originally thought I would get, but I just invited him straight away and he did it, which is happy days. Once again, I'm actually going to be underpaying for a black market, and this time it's going to be Stormwatch. Now, Stormwatch goes for 400 to 500 credits, so I offered this guy 300. He said he wanted a little bit of ad, so I just added these Kalos wheels. No one was offering 50 credits for them, so I just decided to add them in. So I should be able to get 500 credits for this Stormwatch because it's certified. Doesn't matter what cert it is, it always bumps up the price by at least 50 credits. For this next trade, it's very easy to get profit for octanes. I would suggest going into Rocket League Garage, posting all the different colors of octanes except for burnt cyan and orange, and put them for under 100 credits of their minimum value. Like I did here for this pink octane. The pink octane is 900 to 1100 credits, and I offered 800 in the Rocket League Garage, and this guy actually came up and grabbed it for 800. Now we're actually just going to be selling that pink octane for 1000 credits. So you can see there, we actually made 200 credits profit in a matter of like 10 to 15 minutes. Anyone can do this, guys. Just make sure you go into Rocket League Garage, put up black markets and octanes for under 100 credits of their minimum value. Actually going to be trading our Stormwatch for biomass. Now the reason I do this because biomass is actually 50 credits more than Stormwatch. So biomass is actually 450 to 550, while Stormwatch is actually only 400 to 500. I'll try to sell the biomass for the max price, which is 550. You can see in this trade I actually do end up getting 550. Black markets are very easy to get for their maximum price. I would stick to the main ones like biomass, hextide, parallax, fire god, 20xx. Most of those are easy to sell at max price. Since I reposted that post on Rocket League Garage, I actually got another offer for this Cobalt Octane. Now the Octane is actually worth 950 to 1150, so I'm actually getting an under 100 credits of the minimum value. We're hoping to sell this for around 1000 credits to 1100 credits. I'm actually going to be selling that Cobalt Octane. Now the Cobalt Octane was actually going down in price, so I actually could only get around 70 credits profit for this. So I was very happy with that because that only took me around 15 minutes to buy and sell that Octane. For the final item, we're actually going to be buying Titanium White 20XX. We're going to be buying it for $25.70. This is an okay deal. It's actually $2,500 to $2,700, so I just decided to offer him everything and he actually took it up. And now we're actually going to go trade the 20XX to Jules. The final trade of the video, we're actually going to be giving the Titanium White 20XX to Jules. Now he was very excited to receive this. I'll show you a couple messages on screen, but it's just awesome giving back to the community. I just feel like it's a great way to get to know you guys and give you some profit to start off your trading journey. For the Titanium White Octane winner for my previous Nothing to Something, it's actually going to be Sneaker Glue. Now he was actually really excited to receive this Titanium White Octane like anybody would. So I'll just show you a couple of messages he sent me afterwards, and it's just really fun giving back to you guys. Unfortunately, that's everything I have for you today. If you guys want to enter this subscriber edition Nothing to Something, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and comment your details down below. But that's everything for today. Peace.